This time, I brought me a little help. Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and welcome to Gender Friends, where I answer the age-old question: Can men and women be friends? I answer it yes, and now we're gonna find out why, right? Okay, this installment is called the Significant Other. Um, I add some people, three people to be exact. Someone that is an opposite gender friend, in this case, best friend. A friend who has an opposite gender best friend, and a person who's is the significant other to a person who has an opposite gender best friend. Okay. Uh, Two of the people I know personally. I We will not discuss who everybody is. Okay. The other person is someone I asked about in a two previous posts. I'll link them down below. So if y'all need to be caught up now, stop this now and then go get caught up. But in the links will be down below in the description box. Uh, a guy that I know was dating a lady who he found out dated her opposite gender friend at one point before, and he found out in a way that he should not have. And he broke off things with her, ended up talking to the person that I interviewed for this, and got back with her. Update, they are still together. So yeah, and on those videos, she is a she is referred to as a fiance. Now she is a wife. So yes, that her and uh, the friend are now married. And yeah, so you'll get some more update on that and how it worked out for her being involved with a man who had an opposite gender friend. Okay, that he used to date also. So yeah, yeah, let's get started. I have my notes. I got on my normal looking readers. I know y'all like, wow, those are so normal. Yeah, they are. So we're gonna start with the opposite gender friend, as I call them, guy bestie. Okay. So he is the friend of a woman who is married. Everyone in this case are married, believe it or not. So yeah, so she's married. But of course, and he met the significant other before they were married. So that's good. I have two questions. I mean, three, no, four questions. How did they meet? Either the opposite sex friend, the significant other. So how did they, meet each other? Okay. Uh, what are any boundaries? What were any difficulties? And did they feel as though they needed to be friends with, do they need to be friends? So, okay. Guy Bestie met the friend's significant other at a birthday party for some other friends. And he actually thought that the SO was his BFF's type. And uh, didn't feel like the BFF was nervous in introducing them. So just like she was introducing her female friends, she was introducing her male friends. So he just happened to be one of the friends. So okay, fine. And yeah, he felt like the SO was making his best friend happy. So yeah, okay. He does have boundaries. He has boundaries. He put boundaries there. When he goes to visits, he doesn't traipse all over their house, being too familiar. They don't have difficulties, but the thing that helps that out is they all live in different states. Okay, the friend and the husband stay in one state. male bestie or guy bestie, as I always know, guy bestie stays in another state, so they don't have too many difficulties. Um, as for being friends, the significant other and guy bestie are very friendly and very respectful. There are times he has called him to help plan events. He threw the significant the wife, the his wife, a birthday party, and he called the guy bestie. Can you pick up the cake? Can you do this? These type of things. Can you help me this? And, things of that nature. They have each other's numbers. They talk. They chit chats and memes and stuff. That kind of thing. So yeah, but they are very respectful. They do. He does feel like they are friendly. So okay. So oh, if y'all wondering why I called in reinforcements, we will talk about my life within these sound manners in another installment. So I wanted y'all to see how other people do it other than just outspoken people. Okay, so we're gonna call this person the friend, the best friend. No, but she, the friend. She has a opposite gender friend. In this case, okay, here's the interesting part. Okay, her significant other, her husband, does not believe that men and women can be friends. Even though she does have a male best friend, he is homosexual. He uh, prefers the company of men. Um, and even then, he's like, you got to watch some of them. Watch some of them because, uh, you know, he just men and women up to a point. So yeah. How did he meet? No, find out that she or meet the male best friend, or yeah, he the husband met. That she was talking on the phone when they were dating, and the opposite sex friend was on the phone with her, and oh yeah, I'm talking to my male bestie. He was like, oh okay, hey, how you doing? That kind of thing. So, and that's just how it was while he was over at our house visiting one time. So, okay. Are there boundaries? Yes, there are. Uh, no lying on his side of the bed. Don't want to come home and I smell your pheromones and your cologne and all that kind of stuff. Typical guy stuff. I mean, but also women don't want if you have a female cousin. If your husband has a female cousin, you don't want her laying in the bed. I get it. Um, Also, there are boundaries on answering the phone call. At the time when they first started showing up, they were still dating, so doing date night. But even now that they're married, couple time and stuff, if I don't answer the phone, there's a problem. She's like, if I don't answer the phone, she's had to explain that to him. I don't answer the phone, don't call back to back. I'm out. Work is couple time, so okay. And that was also a difficulty that they had that she had to explain to the opposite sex friend. So yeah. Um, do is friendship required? No, but being respectful is required, and that does happen in that relationship. I mean, within the relationship, they cool, but you're her friend, and he has his own friends and stuff like that, but you're her friend. But it's the same way also with her female friends too. So, so yeah. So all right, here's the one. It's gonna if y'all notice, they're getting longer and longer as okay. So we're gonna talk about the significant other. Like I said, I found out about this significant other because of a question that was asked to me, and I actually knew that person personally who asked the question. So I was like, "Hey, can you introduce me to the significant other?" And like I say, I got an update. She's no longer the fiance; she's the wife. So that's why we got to say the significant other, right? Okay. Uh, she is married to a man whose best friend is his business partner, and they dated previously, years before. Okay, they are on like few months. It's like within the first year of their marriage, but they have been dating for like 7 years, I think. So When she met the opposite sex best friend, was at the same time she met her significant other. It was at a corporate event. So, but she found out that, he told her that he used to date the business partner BFF, maybe a month into after their first date. So, pretty much in the getting to know you stages, she found out. Okay. Um, And yeah, at first, the difficult at first she had problems with trust. But if y'all go back, if you watch, if you go back and look, I mean, watch the video, there was an incident where she knew that she would used to watch the BFF. She never gave her a reason to, do those things. She never stepped out of line and stuff. But, because of, life and other things, I mean, there are some people who, fake this, say that somebody's their friend and they're really, something else. So, but life put them in a position where there was an accident. The SO, the husband at the time, boyfriend, was in an accident. The BFF, the opposite sex, I mean, opposite gender friend, had to take him to the hospital. She called her, get down here, and when she got there, the best friend was like, "All right, this is the person that you talk to. This is who you need to refer to as of this point. She's here. I'm gonna step back. You talk to her." And that's when she knew, okay, she's one. She really is just being his friend. She not. She doesn't. Oh, I'm his sister, and I'm over you. No, she. You know. You know. He has a woman in his life. That's it. So, yeah. Yeah, so she walks around. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Are there boundaries? Yes, there are boundaries. Just like the previous friend, the timing on when you call because you need advice. Uh, just like they have time. They have a cutoff time when they talk about work. She had to also say, "Hey, can y'all have a cutoff time? Couple time or whatever." And we not calling. You're not calling here about advice for about men or your love life and all that kind of stuff. Uh, but then also she had to put a boundary on him because he always, whenever she was meeting guys and things of that nature, he would be playing dad or overprotective brother, that kind of thing. So, she had to like, hey, her best friend, I get that, but don't go too far over there. Don't be too overly concerned. There's that, that line. And I understood that. Also, the opposite gender friend, she had to give the significant other a boundary about setting her up on dates because she felt like she was lonely, and she was like, "I'm cool," even to the point where there was a problem with the guy I know that's dating the lady. When she found out that the lady that I interviewed, the significant other, called him when they broke up. Uh, when they broke up, and she called him for coffee to talk about it and find out why they broke up. The whole story. There was a little. She was a little miffed about that. Like, hey, that goes into that. Are you trying to keep me in this relationship or rapport or whatever that at that time because you think I'm lonely? And she was like, well, no, he's actually making you've been the happiest with him. So there were some things. So again, she would always kind of want to set her up. Oh, she look good with them. So yeah, she had to set that up. Again, right now they don't really have that problem. That's not because she's in a relationship with the guy I know. So so difficulties again, though it was a trust thing in the beginning. Also now, as time has gone on, whose friend is she? Whose friend is the BFF? So he is her best friend. Her husband's best friend, but she has now become friends with the significant other. And they're not best friends, but every now and then, ladies' night out, they going out. So that's a good thing. So, So yeah, friendship. She says that no, she's not the best friend, but they're good ones. And when they got married, they had like a civil service, and she was the witness, the only witness to their marriage. So yeah, she's trusted and those kind of things. So yeah, again, I told y'all, I answer yes. I understand no. Trust me, there are people who make no very easy to be the answer. But I answer yes, and these are other people who answer yes. Okay, so yeah. Um, any questions, comments, and concerns? So yeah. Let me know down below. Not down below. I almost forgot. Say I haven't done this one in a while. I am sorry. Life was life, but a little major life, but yeah, life. But no, not major, little minor things, but still got busy. Uh, send them to your questions. Send those down to the email address in the description box. Any comments or concerns, or if you like this, you understand, or whatever, you can leave those down below in the comments. Down below. In the comments down below on the social media site that you see this on, except Facebook. Facebook, y'all leave y'all's on YouTube also. Are y'all enjoying this? Y'all can let me know. Or in your comments and concerns, y'all can email me those too. So yeah, but yeah. So like I said, I probably have some updates next installment. So yeah, because those are stacking up. There are no questions or something. So, yeah. So, other than that, look at your opposite gender friend, a true one, a true friend. Okay. And other than that, talking to you in adult terms.